Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 1 2.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and Meeple I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and Meeple Inc. Now, you might overlook this game, especially as the box art is the worst I think I've ever seen. It needs to be addressed. Anyway, this is one heck of a work placement. It is super quirky. Strange, unusual, fun, crazy, lovable, quirky is where I'm putting that at. And even the components go extremely... It's almost like it's taking the piss out of board game Kickstarter fans, right? Because the All-In Pledge has completely gone bananas with its upgrades, and it's all a nod and a wink to the board game industry of today. You are in 1970-something, and it's an alternate universe of a golden age of board gaming. I love the little nod. We're in the golden age of board gaming right now, right? I can't believe it's still going on. It's like taking... I really felt that innovation was going to be dropping, but obviously not. This year's been insane, hasn't it? If you just look at my channel, if it's got a blue ribbon on it, it means it's a blue ribbon game. Like, this is going to be spectacular. There's so many of them. Look at the box art on the All-In. Hey, the All-In is £118. This is so incredible value. Oh my goodness. We will plant one tree for each backer in the first 48 hours. All right. What's that about? All right. Look at the box. I don't know. They need to change the box. Anyway, so what's going on here? Right, it's 1 to 6 players. It's 20 minutes per player, they say. And you're basically a board game company, and you're developing a board game. You'll be hiring people to help you, and freelancers also to help you. You'll be taking your board game to conventions, and your board will win prizes, and there is a shelf you can put your box, the games of the games of the night up. The All-In does have some crazy stuff. There's like a neoprene mat for the convention floor. There is an actual wooden calyx shelf for the small games. There's more. There is going to be miniature tables made of wood and miniature easels to put these special events on. There aren't miniatures here, funnily enough, but there is a ton of different meeples, and there are some fantastic acrylic standees. They're like half, I don't want to say bust. What do you call it if it's from the waist up? I don't know what you call that. But that's quirky in itself, isn't it? A lot of the games that you see here are coming from it's of a nod and a wink towards stuff, like I said, in the industry. So for me, the Dice Tower Meeple, that's a Dice Tower award, isn't it? Fenticle Face, some kind of Cthulhu. The Flute is Pandemic. I Like Trains is... that train cash cow in the retail space. Why can't I not think of that? That, you know what I'm talking about. Wild West, that's the Kickstarter. I'm terrible with names, by the way. I'm better with faces. Wild West is the open world Wild West game that I can't remember. Zombies, obviously Zombicide. The Rum Chronicles. That's a pirate adventure, is it? I don't know what that could be. I'm just going to call it Sea of Legends. Is that what it's called? Is it hiding on my shelf, that game? Where are you? Yeah, Sea of Legends. I was correct. Let's have a look at this. One Iron Knot. What the heck is that? Do you know what that is? One Iron Knot. Beak Size must be the bird game. What's it called? That I can't remember. Mediterranean Trading. That's probably all the Euro games of the past. Event Horizon. That's your space genre. So that for me is EVE Online. Not EVE Online. EVE War for New Eden. EVE Offline. Then you've got Terraforming Mars, though. Excellent. Now, here's a quote. Wow! I think this is my favourite game by this company. They've only done one game, haven't they? I love it! This is such a strange thing to say. It's one of those games that you immediately want me to play again as soon as you finish. That's because it goes quick, doesn't it? Now, Deluxe Components, a black box with a 20-sided die on it. They still need to work on the box pictures. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Yeah, I love these components. This makes it definitely memorable. I love the playmat. It's super colourful. It even is taking the piss out of the retail game that was isometric black and white, where you were finding a murder. Do you know what I'm talking about here? I must be driving you crazy with the fact that I can't remember the names of these games. You probably have them. It was a pretty cool thing. Opens up on a huge table, that thing. You know, like a Where's Wally game. It's so, so cool. I like that. Is a convention... No, this here is the manufacturing, isn't it? Where you've got printers and stuff. Where's the convention floor? Is that on... Is there another thing? I'm... Colour me confused. Absolutely colour me confused. Now, the Golden Pears is the shut up and sit down, isn't it? That's what that's about. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. These are kind of in-jokes, aren't they, that you're only going to have? Especially if you're playing this in the future, when the new kids on the block have never heard of these channels. Or you've got in your game group people that don't follow the industry and they have no idea what this stuff is. They're just going to think it's the most bizarre thing they've ever seen in a game. There's the convention one. It's like a long and thin one. Right, that makes sense. That's why I was getting confused. I have never seen anything like this. You could say that's all the games on your shelf, right? I wish they'd slow this down, but you can see the main board gets bigger. Is that on a big playmat? It looks awesome, doesn't it? You also get the wooden tables. And you get the golden coins. I mean, it looks absolutely spectacular. It has got that kind of colourful pop from the 70s era. We'll go down anyway. The whole vibe of this game is fun. I have not been this excited about a game for a long time. I get that feeling all the time in Spider 2 game, actually, yeah. When I know it's shipping, my blood starts boiling with excitement. Woo! Get the best price. We will not sell the game cheaper than we advertise on this campaign. Get exclusive content. The entire Deluxe box is exclusive to Gamefound. Ooh. Get it first. Don't miss out. It does say it will have a limited retail and can sell out quickly. And, come on, support creativity. This game is simply off its rocker. Crazy, isn't it? It's super quirky and it's a real nod to the industry. So yeah, box art is just the worst, isn't it? I just can't get over it. I guess if the worst thing for you is the box art, then it must be doing a lot good apart from that one thing. I don't know. But even putting this on a shelf, you're just going to have this meeple ink thing on a shelf. I mean, it doesn't look very attractive, does it? Anyway, I'll stop talking about that. Now, these stretch goals are daily unlocks, question mark? I mean, they're counting down days here as if it's money. It's super weird. Anyway, wooden easels are coming, of course. The punch board is getting thicker. The wooden playtest dice tokens. Linen finish going to the game boxes. The small boxes within the game are going to get linen finish. It's nuts. Improve card quality. Linen finish to the cards. I think what this daily is just doing is just promoting what they've done to the game. Right? How they've turned it from a retail game into a crowdfunded game, Gamefound game. Metal Meeple trophies look spectacular. Wooden research tokens look at... I think what they're doing here, they're saying... On the left is the retail. On the right is going to be the deluxe. Because here you've got the tokens on your left, and then we're going to be doing magnifying glasses in the deluxe box. So they're kind of going retail deluxe box. We've got it here for the inspiration here. Okay. Ooh, look at that one. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Man, you wouldn't need much to paint them. That'd be pretty cool. You can actually get small hourglasses, can you, as an upgrade? So, you know, you could actually do better than them. Printed insert for the deluxe box. Right. I mean, it just looks like a Fantasy Flight interior, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't look that interesting, I guess. Spot UV on the game box. That's kind of interesting if it makes the light bulb shine a little bit. That's kind of cool. That'd be nice on the side of the box as well if you're putting it on your shelf, right? So it had the light bulb would be UV shine on the side. Hopefully they'll do that. Curved edges to the board. Have you ever seen a square mat? I haven't. I definitely haven't. All my mats are such like this with the you know, thread on the outside. A custom printed insert for the pear. What's the pear? That's coming the next day. And then they've got deluxe vinyl sticker sheets. Customize your game. What is this? This is like more quirky stuff. 48 stickers. Jesus. You want to make love deck building games with miniatures? Then make sure these are the highest level mechanism and components. What's going on? So you just stick them on your box then. You're basically going to be designing your own box art. Is that what it is? It is another strange thing here. I love these standees. I think they're spectacular. Yeah, love them. Adds to this vibe of the game. And this is really good. It says it's going to replace the punch board shelving unit in the main game. So you actually get a nice wooden calyx here. That's so feckin' awesome, isn't it? Now, these add-ons are in the all-in. So the golden pear is an expansion. Does come with more stuff though, and delicious game boxes tokens. These are like the top of the box, aren't they, that you're getting, and this is the neoprene mat. So lot comes into that. You definitely want that. The wooden table are these. They're just, it's a 6 triple triple layer hexagonal tables. It's a bit strange. There's no little peg to put them on, just to raise them up a little bit. But oh yes, it has a felt interior. That is wickedly stupid, but quirky again, isn't it? Card sleeve pack, they're fantastic, and a maple ink pin. Really, the art on the box of the pin is like not in my wheelhouse. It's really strange. But anyway, this is going in the all-in. Man, you get a lot in there for that money. So everyone's kind of saying that, you know, they love it, it's really fun, the components are amazing, it's super quirky, all this stuff, a really cool theme, etc, etc, etc. Well, it's a Euro game that's highly thematic, you can see here. And I love Euros when they become high, when they do this. For me, it makes the game easier to teach when it's thematic as well. So hire employees to make the game, then you create the game, submit your game for awards, publish your game, and take whatever's on the shelf, it says. Yeah. Rules are done, you can check them out. Videos plenty, lots of people liking it. There's a lot of love. The box again looks really silly. Do you know what they need to do? They need to do is a giant box for all this. You know, like a big box. That would really be the cherry on the cake of taking the piss, wouldn't it? Because are you seriously gonna hold all of these? Like, surely there's some kind of fit it all in. I don't know. Maybe this is gonna be on the updates as the campaign goes. But anyway, the board is double-sided. It's kind of interesting that because I've recently been looking at shells. I've got some new shells here because I couldn't get Calyx. But these, you can actually get shells like this, and they're more expensive than Calyx. It's true. Punch boards. If you look in the community part of my Kickstarter YouTube channel, you'll see what my new shelves look like, by the way, if you're interested. 22 game boxes, you get a lot more, don't you, with the expansion. So it really increases the replayability, the expansion, which is awesome sauce. Asmodee. You've got Come On Games there. I don't know who Cognito Games is. Who are you? Rock Mayer. Who is that? There's that. Names. Deluxe box, it comes with a step. Oh, come on, you're going to go for the deluxe box, aren't you? Look at this stunning stuff you're going to get in here. It just looks so good. Customize your game. Hopefully there's going to be an update on the vinyl sticker thingy because it is super weird. This is putting more awards out, isn't it, to get more chances of winning points and things like that. It's really, really cool. And you get a lot of more games to push the content, right, is it? And it adds this convention map, apparently. So Yeah. Now, there's something to do with the quirky art, isn't it? You got the awards stage there with the golden pair and the golden dice on. People in cosplay. Yeah, it actually looks more spacious than a convention, but I guess if you go back to the 70s, maybe they were a little bit like this. I don't know. They become a little bit more professional, haven't they? Metal meeple coins. Dun, 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 dun. It is getting made in the UK, isn't it? I mean, this is sterling. Why have you got a dollar sign on the hex? You should be promoting the sterling pound, shouldn't you? Wooden tables. Maybe they're going to announce it's going to have some legs that you can stand them up, even if it's a tiny thing to raise them up. You know, they've gone to the trouble of putting felt in the middle. 304 custom sleeves. This is really nice. Kind of shows you how much content's in the game. They've got pictures of it showing you it fits inside the box. This is all spectacular, isn't it? So we're getting down to business now. In June, the final art files are getting sent to Waz Games. Who are you? September is manufacturing, delivery is November, and hopefully by March next year, you will have this game. Ooh. March next year means I could ship it to Ireland. It's true. It is another potential pickup in Ireland game for me. Ooh. What's this? What is that about? Anyway, there we go. We've finally got to the end. It is a super cool Euro game about the industry. You create a game, you can get people to help you, third-party people to help you, like artists, etc. You are trying to get that game made, you can win awards, you take it to conventions, and it is just a little bit of a spin of what the industry is about and having a little bit of fun, I guess. It's super kind of charming, and it's kind of like the way they're saying they want to play it again lends to kind of the replayability and to see what you could do on your next strategy. So I really like that about it. There's much here to love, I think, but again, how relevant is this? Are the Easter eggs going to be in the future? That's something you should think about. And yeah, it's so interesting because we've not only have we got, you know, the game that I did yesterday. Have I forgotten that game already? You know, the going in space tourist thing. My brain is off at the minute, I'll tell you that much. It really is. Maybe it's because this Kickstarter has just burnt my brain. Anyway, there we are, peeps. We've got a spectacular Euro game here with some quirky art, alternative 70 with some incredible components, really interesting gameplay. It's a Euro game and you're getting points as you're designing things and displaying them and getting awards and putting them to the convention and stuff like this. It's pretty thematic, but cool and all that good stuff. Now, it's got a good length on the campaign, I think 21 days. The board game box itself is the only problem I have. Get it fixed. And it would be interesting if they bring out some table legs for the wooden tables and bring a bigger box to fit it all, of course. Hang on, these are interesting. I think this is my favourite game by this company. This is a strange one, isn't it? All right. So we've got Meeple Inc. We've got the tourist game from yesterday, that what I called a last generation board game. Last generation Euro. This is your current gen now. This is what we're looking at. But if you want the next generation, it's Flow, isn't it? So really, we've got three big ones that you're looking at here. Last gen, current gen, future gen. And I think for me, if I'm putting my own money down between these three, I know which one it's going to be. It's going to be Flow. But what about you? In the community, I'm going to put a vote between the three of these. Please go down and have a vote. And we'll see what my community thinks of these big €3 games. They're all coming in around the same price, around just above $100, aren't they? They all have a deluxified version apart from the space tourist game that I just can't remember. So there you go. Peeps, I know I can't afford two of these. I know I can only get one of them. It's going to be Flow. So what do you think in the comments down below? And please get to the community to vote. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. Please give it a thumbs up if you got this far in the video. And please think about subscribing if you like the content of crowdfunding and my special programs where I talk about the industry at large. Anyway, thank you again for being here. So you take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now. Wine, that's viticulture. Tentacle face, I don't know what that is. Viking, I don't know. Round table. Is that Shadows over Camelot? I don't know. I hope they put this in the rulebook. What they are trying to say that these are. Colour me confused. Super quirky.